Make Me Laugh Media presents Comedy Insights. We give you the scoop on all things comedy, such as
my first time I ever bumped,
my favorite comedy special.
What's it like to be a woman in comedy?
Is there a comedian that I grew up watching and I met him, I didn't like him?
I don't give a fuck. Them niggas know who they is. I got on their ass about that too.
Do I have any comedy groupie stories?
Bro, what was that question again?
You are watching Comedy Insights.
Yo, this is Detroit Reid, man. Y'all are watching Comedy Insights. First person to take me on the road, Steve Brown. Steve Brown, the first person to really just let me get on the road. For real. Let me host his room, Funny First Fridays in Tuscaloosa, and let me do like a lot of shows with him. So I say Steve Brown. Steve Brown was the first. And then after that, I mean, it was just hilarious. Favorite place to perform, I say Start On in Birmingham. Start On Comedy Club in Birmingham, Alabama.
Why you like Start On?
Start On, I mean, because Start On is always a good crowd. Like, they come to laugh. It's like they know what they gonna get, like, from a comedian. They know it. Like, they ain't got to worry about no hecklers, none of that. You know, when you go in there, it's straight jokes. First place I did stand up. 7 Lounge in Birmingham, Alabama, 8 years ago. 7 Lounge, that was my first time ever going performing, getting on stage.
What made you go up?
What made me go up? Because I know women like a nigga that's doing something. So I always just wanted to do comedy. I knew women, just like, say for instance, if I working at Walmart or something like that, a bitch wouldn't really pay me no attention. But if I say I'm a comedian, ooh, tell me a joke. Yeah, I'm not like, you know what? Women like a nigga that's doing something. So I just went up, I said, you know what? I seen my homeboy doing it. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna try this shit. And I just went up and told some jokes, and the rest was history. Favorite city to perform? Houston, Texas. Because they got them hoes. For sure. Love Houston. I love Houston. I love women, I'm sorry. I love women too, but Houston, they got fine women. But I love Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie though, but Atlanta, a lot of folks be sleeping though, because Atlanta is really one of the best places to perform that too, because, you know what I'm saying, everybody funny. First comedian I seen live. Tyler Craig, rest in peace, Tyler Craig, on BET Comedy View. My mama used to wake me up to watch BET Comedy View, to watch Tyler Craig laughing and Lavell Crawford. So them were like the first 2 comedians I ever seen.
I mean live.
Live. Okay, same person. Well, I say Lavell Crawford. Lavell Crawford, the first person I seen live. My favorite comedy special, Cat Williams' Pimp Chronicles. That's my favorite comedy special for sure. It's a couple of them. I got a couple of them. It's a lot of dope. Seriously Funny, Kevin Hart, Grown Little Man, Raw. Oh, who else? I say Lavell Crawford. He got one. Elephant in the Room for sure. For sure. And I got a few. It's so fun. Oh yeah, Deion Cole too. Cole Hart. And the new one he just dropped. So yeah, it's all Deion Cole shit be fire. My mom, she used to wake me up to watch BET Comedy View laughing. Tyler Craig and Lavell Crawford, Arnez J. So when she used to wake me up, I just started watching it. Like, come watch this. I'm like, nah. And I wake up and go watch it. And next thing you know, my homeboy, he actually was doing comedy. He was doing comedy. And I just seen it on my timeline. And I asked him, like, shit, I know I used to always crack jokes in school. I was like, if he can do it, I know I can do it. And I went up and I was scared than a motherfucker. I say raunchy. I like to have fun, energy, full of energy. I just love to have energy on stage. I just love fun. That's just my life period. I just love to have fun. So I just transitioned into the stage. My pre-show ritual. Yes, gotta listen to music. Gotta have that music. I gotta have that trap music playing. I gotta have me some OGs, a little baby, somebody playing. To get in that mojo, like drink a little water and I gotta pee. I don't know what it is about pissing, but I gotta pee every time before I get on stage. First time I bomb, I say it's some funny shit. It was actually 2 times, but the first time I bombed was actually in Birmingham, and it was Floyd Mayweather was fighting. Who he's fighting? I think he was fighting some big fight. Oh, I don't know. No, it wasn't Madonna. It was somebody else. Cotto. He was fighting Cotto, and that's when he was just big. And they did like it was supposed to be like intermission, and they was just telling me. They said, "You wanna go up now?" I was like, "No, I just wait till the fight start. I shouldn't have never waited till that damn fight start." And they made me perform while the fight was going on when niggas was just looking at me stupid. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this shit alone. And the second time I bombed was in Atlanta at Cassius spot. I never forget, it was full of jailbirds. And I ain't never been to jail in my life. Every comedian went up talking about jail. And I went my dumb ass right up there and said, shit, I ain't never been to jail. They looked at me crazy. I ain't getting out one laugh. When I tell you, you can drop anything on the ground and it'll take your attention off me. And when that shit happened, I left out there and I swear to God, I cried when I got home. That's when I knew I was like, yeah, I love comedy because I cried over this shit. I'm talking about down there boo-hooing like my mama whooped my ass. Have I been acknowledged by a comedian who knew who I was? Yeah, of course. I say, yeah, Rodney Perry. Because I seen, it was crazy. I was watching Rodney Perry on First Amendment. I used to watch him on First Amendment before I was even doing comedy. To see all his jokes and how funny he was, and on the Monique show. So me performing and doing my thing, and Ronnie Jordan too, because Ronnie Jordan did Funny First Friday, and he showed me some love. Him and Rodney Perry. I say those two. Have I met somebody growing up, comedian wise? Yeah, Lavell Crawford. Lavell Crawford. When I first met Lavell, it's crazy. Cause I just went to the comedy club. I just wanted to see him. I paid for the show and everything. And his manager asked, "You like which one of y'all got 20 minutes?" And I know for a fact I ain't had no damn 20 minutes. I ain't had nothing but 10 minutes. And I just told him 20. But even though he didn't give me 20 minutes, he let me still do like 5 to 7. And Lavell let me open up the whole weekend, and that was the dopest shit ever. So, and I appreciate Lavell for that. Have I met somebody growing up in stand up? Yeah, I say I met. I actually was hosting, but he probably was in one of the little moments. I ain't like him then, but I mean it's cool now. I know as a comedian now, so it's different. Some niggas be asshole. So I just was speaking to him after I crushed it. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing, and I was trying to speak to him. He just gave me one of them old. So he gave me one of them, and at the time I wasn't where I am now. So I was kind of in hood mode. I was ready to fight. So he's I'm like, shit, I smacked you. No, no, but I already know he was just talking shit though. I know it was cool. He probably was in this little mode. He ready to go get that paper and leave. So I know how it is now. But then I ain't know. I was pissed off, but funny as hell though. For sure. I feel like a lot of comedians stole a joke before. Like when you first started. Like you hear niggas, oh, I ain't never stole no joke. Man, you ain't stole a joke. Like I'm just so it's the funny part. I remember my homeboy was just telling me, like, you like, man, shit, we could fight, man. Shit, you can whoop on their ass or something. Just steal it. I'm like, so that was stupid as hell. And I stole it, you know what I'm saying? So it was early on, but I learned now like niggas don't play when it comes to stealing jokes. You will get your ass whooped fucking around with a joke. Oh, for sure. Then it's so funny. The funniest part is when they steal your shit and use it right in front of you, like, like they ain't your shit or something. And then it was so crazy. I had a homeboy steal my joke and tell me, "Man, I just borrowed it." Fuck you, borrowed a joke for the night, man. Niggas ruthless out here. Some comedy misconceptions. Yeah, everybody just feel like they can be a comedian. Like everybody think they can do comedy. Man, you know my uncle, he funny as hell. He be on the porch telling jokes. Nigga, that is not comedy. Like, it's just comedy for the porch. But on stage, it's totally different. Everybody just think they can just do comedy because they funny. Like, you got a lot of funny niggas out here, but that don't mean you can just do stand-up. Stand-up is totally different. And then half the time, they just think they just funny just because you make a couple people laugh. You got to have time. You got to have structure, all that. You got to know when to say a joke, how to say it.
What do you do when you get heckled?
What I do when I get heckled? I ain't gonna lie, I like it sometimes. I like it sometimes because especially if you know what I'm saying, I feel like you want to be a part of the show, I'm gonna make your ass a part of the show. I'm gonna talk about you. And I'm gonna make sure your ass don't say nothing else. Cause I got the mic. I learned a long time ago from a comedian. She was telling me the mic is like your gun. You ain't gonna let nobody take it from you, so I'm gonna talk shit right back with you. And I'm gonna make sure your ass shut the hell up or your ass gonna be put out one. I ain't gonna put you out.
Give me a janky promoter story.
A janky promoter story. I was in Mobile, Alabama. I think Mobile, Alabama it was Florence. It was some part of Alabama. And the dude at the end of the show, he was actually before the show started, he told us there wasn't nobody in there. I'm talking about literally, I know, just comedians and chairs. And when I tell you, the dude said, "Hey, I want to go to the store real quick." I said, "What the fuck we going to the store for?" He's like, "Man, we just gonna put these flyers out." Nigga, we ain't finna put no damn flyers out. And shit, the show started now. Then it was an hour into it. Then at the end, I knew. See, I'm from the hood, so I know it's some bullshit. So I knew he came. Hey man, I already knew when a nigga with his head down, I know he ain't finna have your money. So he tried to, "Hey man, you all gonna what he my boy said, "Hey, y'all gonna take this? Y'all can I owe y'all Wednesday?" Hell no, you ain't my cousin. He tried to owe us on Wednesday. Hell no. I said, "I need my money right now. I'm gonna take one of these cameras or something."
Comedy groupie story.
Comedy groupie story. Comedy groupie story. Oh yeah. With Mike Epps. I'll never forget. Dope. Performing with Mike Epps. It's crazy that performing with Mike Epps, a little chick, and actually her mom tried to sick her on us. Like, her mom came at the end of the show, like, "Y'all were so funny." "Can my daughter go with y'all?" What? Hell no. Yeah, like, hell no. Then we looking crazy, like, hell no. The fuck your daughter come with us for? Like, that's how I knew that R. Kelly shit was real. I'm like, yeah, this R. Kelly shit is definitely real. Our mama told her, "Hey, y'all, can she go with y'all?" No, hell no, she can't go with us. Most embarrassing moment as a comedian. Yeah, that's a good question. Most embarrassing moment? Oh, performing at a show. Actually, it's crazy. Performing at a show. Actually, with my dog Desi, though. I was getting ready to perform, and I ain't gonna lie. I think I farted and the little shit came out. I ain't even gonna cap. To you. Man, I farted and the little shit, like, hey, I thought it was just like one of them regular.
He ain't never told me that.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was one of them regular farts. So I told brother, I said, because I knew Desi was finna get ready to go on stage, so he had to do like an hour. So I just like, shit, hell yeah, I went straight to the room and changed clothes. Shit, that comedy club fool be getting to a nigga sometime. I say first fan moment was me performing in Birmingham, and a guy came out and just was like, I think he actually said he was gonna kill himself. That was crazy. He said he was gonna kill himself. And he said he actually came because his homeboy said I was funny. And he came, he said he enjoyed the show. And that's what really made me just really want to continue doing comedy. Like, for real, that's what made me, kind of pushed me in doing it, because I never heard nobody say no shit like that. So when he said that, that really made me just continue to do comedy and really take it serious, because at first I was just bullshit. So I said that's one of the best fan moments to me. Well, my truth in doing comedy is really just, when I first started, like I said, I was just doing it just to be doing it, because I just thought I was funny and I thought I can do it, until like that moment where the guy came up to me, that fan and stuff like that. But other than that, it was just like, I really started paying attention, like really after I did Steve Brown Room in Tuscaloosa. I said, I'm gonna go down here, and if people who know me that never seen me before and don't know me, that's out of town like me, I'm gonna take it serious. And I went down there and did that, and like the rest was history. I just kept doing comedy, and I actually found a love and passion for it, because I actually was so crazy. I remember not even having a car, and my homeboy was working at Drive Time. He said you can work in here for 2 months and get you a car. And I really only worked that job to get that car. I worked them 2 months, got that car, and I got on the road. And first place I came was Atlanta, because they said that's only how you get good. And I went to Uptown Comedy Corner. I will never forget. Shawty was on stage. I drove 2.5 hours. Shawty said, I don't know who the fuck this next nigga is. I don't know. I forgot his name. He called a nigga up, and he bombed. I said, hell no, I ain't going up there like that. I said, hell no, I ain't going up there like that. So I drove my ass back to Birmingham. I said, I watched the rest of the show and drove back to Birmingham. I wrote me some more jokes, and then I just built my confidence up, and I came back, because everybody was just telling me, like, you gonna bomb me, go to Uptown, you gonna do this. And I was letting them put that shit on me. So I came back, and I was just ready. And I actually did better than everybody who went up there. So that what made me continue to keep doing it, because I thought I was funny. And the comedians in Atlanta and certain people just showing so much love. So that what made me just really continue to doing it. And I just fell in love with it. And it's just like, ain't no plan B. It's A from here on out. Five underrated comedians people should know. There's a lot of underrated comedians. First and foremost, I would say, I've seen a couple people on here, but I would say, Henry Coleman is funny. Henry Coleman is funny. He actually wanted to write for me. Like, he was telling me, man, I like your jokes. I want you should let me write for it. And I would take that in consideration, because that's a funny motherfucker, man. Henry Coleman. And I give it to my dog, Desi Banks. Give it to my dog, man, underrated. He funny too. Because they thinking, you know what I'm saying, just because they see him on the internet and shit like that. They be thinking my dog ain't funny, but he got a whole set. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. I tell everybody, like, they just think you can just get a, you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy doing an hour set, hour, 20-minute set. That shit is not easy. I'm talking about straight material. I ain't talking about all that bullshit. So, number 2. Number 3, underrated. Well, I get my dog B-Tuck. B-Tuck, he funny. That's my dog. He funny as hell. B-Tuck one of them. He funny as hell. You got my dog, D'Anthony Turner. My dog from Montgomery just moved here to Atlanta. Funny as hell, D'Anthony Turner. Shit for sure funny. And I give it to my other partner, Hollywood. They call him Hollywood. He from actually Birmingham. He funny as hell too. Where I see myself 5 years from now? Shit, balling. Shit, I already know 5 years from now, balling. I like the way this shit going right now, so I know 5 years from now, the way me and my dog and them rocking, I feel like we gonna be balling. That's how I feel. I just know we're gonna be doing something just. And when I say balling, I ain't just talking about money. I'm just talking about having fun, living life. Because a lot of people always talk about money and stuff like that. Yeah, that shit come and go, but it's about living life and having fun. That's what I feel like we're gonna be balling. Advice to a new comedian: say, don't steal jokes. Get your ass out here and get on this grind, and don't think about that money first. Don't even think about it, especially if you didn't come from money. Now, if you came from money, it's kind of different. I can't tell you, how, you know what I'm saying, what you like to do and stuff like that. But you gonna get that money. You just gotta focus on the business and really just being funny and working on your craft. Because a lot of folks just get out here with their head cut off and just be running around and just in everybody's face just trying to take pictures. Nah, we out here working. We ain't just trying to take pictures every comedian. We want to get on. You gotta get on these stages and work. That's my advice I give to a new comedian. Man, Fantasia, man, come on, man. If you want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. You don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead with someone else. That's my song right there. I sing that shit by myself. I feel like I sing that alone by my. She ain't got to be with me.
That's one of my words.
She ain't even got to be with me. I promise she ain't got to be with me. I sing that shit by myself. For sure.
I knew y'all was special, man. You did what I'm saying? Y'all make me laugh for life. Hello.